Hey, what's up, everybody? Welcome to TAAN TV, the African American Network. We have a local feel with global reach. You're watching Out of Bounds with myself, T Rex. We got the dress up man up there, the big tie on, his big bank, my frat brother. We got the lovely Vonda at the top. And we got the beautiful Denise down there with a different hair color. You thought I didn't notice that, huh, Denise? I
What?
saw it on Facebook. I saw it on
What?
Facebook. Anyway, what we talking about tonight is I have to read it because I'm not sure. Have you ever fell in love with a side piece? Now, I know what I was told to do, but I got to ask a couple of questions just for clarifications. Okay. I want everybody's definition of what they believe a side piece is.
Well, Terry, since you called me out first, I'll go ahead and give you my definition of a side piece, and I'm gonna ask the ladies to be very,
Hmm.
very quiet and be very respectful of me while I'm talking, and please don't interrupt me when I'm talking. Okay, so just save your questions or save your comments, write them down. I know some of y'all might be forgetful. Okay, a side piece is also called a side chick. Okay, and that's a woman who is having continual relationships with a man, a wife, or a regular girlfriend. Now, for the female perspective, you can also have a side dude, and that's the dude that's having the sex with the married woman or the continuous girlfriend. That's my definition of a side piece.
Well, thank you very much. Okay, Miss Vonda, what do you think it is?
It's a person that's in an extracurricular um relationship, whether, like Henry said, whether the person is married or whether the person has a significant other, maybe a fiance, or maybe somebody that's in a committed relationship that is having a relationship with someone else other than their significant other.
Now, you said committed relationship. If you got a side piece, that's not committed.
Well,
Hello, hello,
Well, my
walls.
whole question
that
is,
you're right, but I'm just saying
I got you.
that's essentially what people do. And you're right. It's not a commitment. It's not a total commitment, I would say.
I got you. I got you. I'm gonna let you slide on that one.
hmm,
So you don't have to let me slide. It's
you can let them
that's
slide
what
on
it
that one.
is.
I'm gonna let her slide on that one. See, we
Oh,
done
this
already got rid of Denise. Denise got
Oh,
scared
she'll
and
be
just
back. She's having a
and
little
left.
tech
And she got
issues right
scared
now,
and
but
left.
believe me, she'll be back.
No, she
And
got
we and
scared
we
and
Oh,
and
left.
she
we'll be
will be
ready
back.
for you.
She got scared and left.
Well,
She don't want this smoke. You ain't ready for
she don't
this.
want this
Come on
smoke.
now.
I don't
You know
know.
what?
Can she bring some
I got
fire?
my
She
extinguisher
gonna bring some
ready.
fire.
Oh,
She gonna
your
bring some
fire will
fire.
be
I
put
got to
out.
see. My definition is sort of like Henry's, but it adds a little bit more to it. My topic is that when you're in a relationship and you have a significant other on the outside of that relationship, it's just considered a friendship to me. It might have friendship with benefits, or it could be just a friendship, because a lot of, as we so call them, side pieces are basically friends that they hang out with. But I think, fro, they don't know if y'all did y'all hear what I said? Delusion of it.
Yeah,
I did.
you good.
Okay.
Yes, sir. You
So
good.
that being said, I just want to know, have you ever heard of any of your compadres or someone that fell in love with a side piece?
And
Before we do,
let me interject.
okay,
Um, a side piece may not know that they're a side piece.
how is that?
That is true.
Because Terry knows what I'm talking about, and you do too, Henry.
I don't know what you're
It
talking
can
about. You got to
be
explain. I don't
what I
know.
mean
You
by
got to
that
explain that.
is
We only.
a man or female or male may be in a relationship with somebody and they think that they're the only one. but they're not. So they may not be aware that they're a side piece. That's what I mean.
Okay, so
Oh, okay. Well, that
you
makes
running
sense.
game. You running game. I
No,
got you.
You're breaking
that's
it
that's
down.
right. That's it.
Well,
Okay, okay. Okay.
well,
So Terry, what was your question again?
I
One more
don't know.
time, man. One more time. Because see, yeah,
I just,
I
I'm just simply saying that uh, you know, you said, do you fall in love with with your side piece? The first thing you got to think about, if that person understands that you're in a committed relationship and they're on the side, and then you break off your committed relationship to be with them. The first thing I would think if I was that person on the other side is, can I trust you?
Mm,
hmm
right.
You see what I'm saying? I mean,
well,
that's how I see it. But y'all can say, I want to hear what y'all got to say. I want to hear that spicy stuff that you got to say because I got some spice for you. I just don't want to go crazy right away.
well, if the question is, have you ever fell in love with your side piece or whatever? Okay, if you're married
Mhm.
or if you're in a committed relationship, oh Lord, oh Lord.
I
Okay,
told you she'd be back. So talk now.
let
Talk
me
now,
finish my let me
Denise.
finish let me
He
finish my
he
question.
said you ran in hot head. I said,
Yeah,
oh
she did.
no,
She
Who
did.
she'll be
Be
who
quiet.
said that?
Be
Who
quiet. Be quiet.
who
Henry
Hush,
said
said.
that? Henry.
Oh, own up to it. No, you
hush.
talk
I'm trying to
big.
answer the
I,
question.
Okay,
I'm trying
go
to
ahead.
answer the question. Okay, don't disrespect me now.
Uh,
You
Okay, so
disrespecting my friend.
so can you fall in love with your side piece? Now, I I'm not speaking from personal experiences or anything like that. I did talk to some people outside when we talked about this subject. One young man told me, he said, yes, it is possible to fall in love with your side piece because if you're married or your committed person is not doing what they set out to do from the start, and now you meet this other person that comes in and they start doing the things that the other person is not was not doing. So yes, I mean, you start take that person for granted a little bit. In that case, then yeah, you can probably develop feelings for that person, that outside person, that start to do things, to look at you as a king that you are. You know what I'm saying? Where that other person may be looking at you in a different light or taking things for granted.
that is true. That is true. Well, Denise, what's your definition of
hello.
piece? Hello, since you disappear
Sorry,
when we answer the questions. I understand.
I had
What is
difficulty
your
here.
definition of
Of what?
what's your definition of a piece? A side piece.
A side piece is my definition of a side piece is someone having a relation in a marriage or relationship, but have someone else on the side kicking it with them,
Okay.
and they can
My
go.
definition.
If something's going on in the relationship or their own relationship, they can always count on their side piece.
We're not
Mm,
laughing at you, baby. We're laughing at that look on Vonda's face.
Mhm.
She
True that.
she let Henry know she was right without her saying a word. She was like,
Boy,
anyway.
what's
But
up with
that's what
that?
everybody else said too. That's what.
yeah.
But my question to you is, as I posed
What do
that to
you? I
them,
mean,
is I agree with you. That's what a side piece is. It could be the person on the outside of a relationship, male or female, so on the outside of the other of the couple's relationship. They're the outside person, in
right?
Mhm.
short. But I
Mm-hmm.
asked because the question is, have you ever fell in love with your side piece? And my question was, before we get going crazy, is would you think that side piece trust you if you got into a committed relationship with them, considering your personal background?
Well, that could be based on the relationship that you guys had, you and your side piece had, because if they left their significant other for the side piece, then if for some reason they like that person, I mean, it was enough to to
Okay.
leave the relationship for her or him. So uh,
Okay.
that could be, like I said, whatever y'all have going on, the side piece that you have going on, to whether they trust you or not.
That is true. Then
And
the thing
sometimes,
we were discussing when you came. Oh, go ahead, Vonda. Go ahead.
no, and sometimes we as men and women tend to trust the wrong people anyway,
Hmm.
because of um because we feel that we love them, and we tend to sometimes accept things that we shouldn't accept, or do things we shouldn't do. So it just depends on, like Denise said, that relationship and the level of um I guess
Side piecing.
attraction, or level of side pieceness. Right.
Okay. Okay. Uh, I was going. That was a very good comeback, but it stumped me on that. I was trying to say something, but when you said that, it kind of went crazy. But why would you? I mean, if you fell in love, you fell in love. That just meant basically that the your spouse or significant other wasn't the one for you. Now, just for I was going to say a bad word, blank and giggles. Do you think that side pieces are mainly mature people or younger people?
I
I
think
think more mature.
Okay.
I
One
do.
of
I
the
think more
viewers want to
mature
know
people.
is okay.
There's a comment too, but I want to say it before it
Yeah, I
goes
was going to
away.
read it, but I was going to let y'all answer.
Oh,
You go ahead, Vonda. You can read it.
the viewer said, "Why does side piece always refer to a woman? I had a side piece, and he understood the rules."
Yeah.
well,
Well,
well, to that person, to that young lady out there, I'm gonna give you the benefit of the doubt, young lady, because when I officially gave my statement or my definition of what a side piece was, I said it is a side chick, but it also can be a side dude, and as long as he or she understands the rules and regulations, then that works for you. So. But also don't get it twisted, because there could be a side piece to a side piece too now.
And that's true.
that's
Could
always
be.
true.
Mhm.
Yeah.
It's always true.
That
Yeah. It could be another
that
side piece
is
to the
true.
side piece and to the side piece and side piece.
And he's only showing you the rules that you want to hear. Hello, somebody.
That
Well, hello,
that
Henry.
is true. That is
That
true. That is true. Now,
is
have
true.
we ever known anybody that had a side piece? I've known a few.
Yeah.
I've
I
known a
don't.
few.
Yeah.
I don't know
I know some
anybody.
people.
Mhm.
I don't
You
know
don't,
anybody.
Henry?
I don't know
Who said
anybody.
what? What
I
happened?
don't
Yeah,
know.
get him
Henry
do
said
what he
what?
does every week. Thank you, Terry.
I don't know anybody.
Okay.
But I do.
Mhm.
I need to
He
go
said
to the
that's my
Henry
story, and
School
I'm
of
sticking
Lying
to
because
it.
that was a good. I don't
He
know
said that's my
anybody
story, and I'm
that ever
sticking
had
to it.
a side piece.
I
I
don't
really
know
don't.
anybody. No,
Honestly,
sir.
I can say.
It's more side pieces than you know.
How you know?
Boy, life must be born in
Because I
Memphis.
know some.
I'm telling you, boy, it just, boy, yeah.
No, he's just burying his head
Oh,
in the sand, as they say.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Mhm.
well,
But you
now,
can't see if you got your head in the sand.
That's what I'm
That's
saying.
what
You're
she's
doing it
saying.
purposely. Yes, that's what I'm
Okay,
saying.
okay, okay.
You don't
I
you don't
got
want to
you.
see
well,
it.
I'm not gonna get into it because we're about to have a commercial here in about 5 seconds. But after that, I'm gonna tell you what my grandma said about side pieces.
Oh, my.
Oh, okay, that should be interesting.
I'm waiting on the commercial. I didn't want to get started. The commercial was about to start.
Oh,
I guess the
Mm-mm.
what
commercial's not
grandma
coming.
said.
I started, and if she cuts me off, she cuts me off. My grandma used to always say you didn't need a side piece. That's what they had those brothels for. So a
Mm.
man or a woman, depending on what sex it was, could go out and do those awful things they didn't want that the wife did or the husband didn't want to do. And they
Can a
said that's
brothel
why
be a
those
side piece?
places were.
A
Right.
brothel can be a side
I don't
piece.
know if you. Well, it depends now. In
If
my
you
If it
keep
go
opinion,
going
re-
to
y'all
if it
correct
if
me
go
you
if I'm.
keep going to
regularly,
that
If you're
person,
paying for it, if you're paying for it, it's a service.
right? But you keep going to that same person.
mm,
You keep going to that same person. You know, there's a lot of people, a lot of different ones you can go to, but no, I want this one, the same person. And I think that's getting a little bit, when you keep saying that, that's getting a little bit more, intimate with that person because you keep
mhm,
Not,
asking for that same
Yeah.
person.
not
right.
necessarily. You could be comfortable with that person. You know what I'm saying?
Okay, just like a
And,
side
and
piece, right?
okay, can I please talk?
Or, the,
Please, I'm just
or
gonna.
that person's
If,
working
if
it.
if you want to cut me off, just write your words down before you cut me off. Okay. Now, you could be comfortable with that person. Okay. So in today's society, there's all kinds of diseases and everything out there. So maybe that person has found that person. He knows that person is straight, cool, clean, all that, and he's comfortable with that person. So there it is. But he's paying her. So no, that's a service. That's not a side piece.
Okay, well, I can still look at it as a side piece to me
Okay.
because you're
Okay.
going to that same person. I can understand what you're saying, but
Yeah.
to me, it just feels like you're getting really involved with that person because you want to see that same person. And sometimes they get upset if they don't see that person, or they leave if they don't see that person.
They
Well, I
do?
just got to
If
tell
you want
you.
to spend your money, you can spend your money with the other ones in there.
Okay. Okay.
Okay, here comes the commercial, y'all. I thought. Well, I got your cousin's watching. Marion, she's watching. One of y'all's cousin. Hornbreak, sweet
Marie,
stuff,
And
that's our sister. Marie, that's our
girl.
sister.
Okay, and then
that's one
girl
of
who
the
just
queen
came up.
bees.
Yeah, that's a
That's right.
Captain
And
sweetheart.
I saw her at her
and
birthday party.
Lionel,
I thought I saw y'all in
Lionel,
the back with some side pieces, but I wasn't sure. I tried to blow the picture up bigger, but I thought y'all was in the birthday party, but I didn't see y'all there. But at first I thought y'all was back there with your side piece. I was just got to say, but you what? I'm playing,
Back where?
Denise.
No, no, no,
But I'm just
Back
no,
where?
anyway. She had a great
no.
birthday party. I just want to give her a shout out out there. It looked really, really nice.
Yeah, she
Uh,
had it. It
my
was nice.
question is,
Uh-huh.
do you think that the reason why you're having a side piece is because they're doing something extra,
Yep,
or I don't want
yep.
to say better. I just say extra than the other person. Would,
It's
wouldn't you think that?
perhaps they're doing something different. Hmm.
So,
mhm,
so
They're perhaps
my
doing something
question is
different.
why?
Why? What are they doing?
You
Something
know,
different?
I know they're doing something different. I mean, obviously, that's why they're doing something different. That's why they, on both ends, you
Hmm.
know, that both ends probably. I just say it like this. I just be real. They kinky, or they want to spend a. Either they're very kinky, or they're looking for the communication part of a relationship.
Yeah, that could
You
be
understand what
too.
I'm saying?
Uh huh.
Yeah, I
Hmm.
mean, because kinky, when I mean by kinky, I don't mean crazy. I mean just like a lot of, sex
Hmm.
and conversation that they're not
Hmm.
having with the significant other. How's that?
That's true. And also, I was thinking about someone could have a side piece too, due to some maybe their spouse or significant other has a medical problem
mm,
or may be
Well, Curlin
sick,
said,
or may be sick with a fatal disease or something, like cancer or something that they may not can be able to do sexual things like they want them to do.
Mhm.
that is true. That is true. I don't, now, in my opinion, I don't think that's really a side piece. I'm pretty sure that I can only speak for myself. I can't speak for Henry and all the other males. But if I was impotent and I couldn't perform and I didn't like oral, or the person I was with got tired of oral and they wanted to go out and, have conventional sex, you couldn't be mad at them because there's nothing you can do to give them that thing, but you still must love them. Uh, so I kind of agree with what you said. But Curlin said, not always. Sometimes you just want to have a side piece.
Yeah.
Mm.
And
Your
somebody said,
sister
what
said,
happens if
maybe you just want to eat your cake and have it too. That's what your
somebody
sister
said, what
said, not
happens
my
if the
son.
side piece falls in love with you? What do you do?
Ooh, run.
You to running. You to running.
Because right then and there,
Huh?
why run? Why
Why
run? Because
run?
you in trouble then. At either end of the
Yeah, I
spectrum,
mean,
you're in trouble. If you're in trouble. That's why, speaking as a person that knows people who do that,
It's like that first.
you gotta
Uh,
have rules and boundaries.
it's like that first lady said. Dude understood the rules and regulations. He knew the
There
lane
you
that he had
go.
to stay in. So
That's
you got to make sure that
stay in your lane.
you got to stay in your lane. You got to stay in your lane. And that gets hard sometimes. From what I understand, I was told that gets hard sometimes.
And Carolyn says, don't have a piece that has less to lose than you.
Right,
That
mm,
is so true.
right,
Mhm.
right, right.
That is, I agree with that one.
Yeah.
I'm not saying. I think the best side piece ever for anyone. I'm not saying for me, but for anyone would be a person that's in the same predicament that you are. You
Mm.
know what I'm saying? Either you're gonna leave or you're gonna stay, but you're just not getting what you want when you stay. So, but that brings me back to another subject we had a couple of weeks ago. I said, why don't just make marriages 5 year contracts? That way you don't have to have a side piece. So there's no shooting, murdering,
But
lighter
some people
senses
have
going
side
off.
piece.
yeah.
Some
Like
people have
Vonda said,
side
why
piece
we
after 20, 30 years.
have
They last that long?
I said
Oh
some
yeah.
people no, some
oh
people
yeah.
decide to have a side piece after they've been in a relationship for years for
Mm-hmm.
whatever reason. It doesn't have to necessarily be like 5 years or 10 years or
Mm-hmm.
whatever. I
Well,
it
at that time, you be renewed it anyway. I mean, if you renew it every 5 years, it'd be six. It'd be a sixth time you renew it. You say, I'm not renewing it. I mean,
mm,
I'm just telling
Mm,
you.
yeah.
As I say all the time, I can't tell you how to keep your woman, but I can sure tell you how to mess it up. And I'm gonna tell you,
mm.
boy, it's ugly. It's ugly. Okay. Hello, everybody on Instagram. If you got something you want to say, please type it in. We're waiting to answer your questions. But that's how I see it. I don't see it as part of I'm just going to embarrass both of us for a minute. Like everybody think that because you're, let me cut that completely. In
Yep.
college, either in school, or out of school, sororities and fraternity people have and athletes have a persona about themselves, and
Hmm.
you know Henry's fraternity, not my fraternity, but Henry's fraternity,
Hmm.
always
Don't
want to
try.
be playboys, so they're always, why do you?
It said, why do men need a
Yeah, you're
side
greedy.
piece if he's happy, or is he just greedy?
Gritty.
Well,
I
it
think
may
it's.
be something
I,
that's missing. It could be something that's missing.
that's what I was gonna
That's
say.
9 times out of 10. That's probably what it is.
Hmm. Right.
I mean, and you got to
Or
think about it.
80%,
Yeah, like we
80% of the
said
time.
before, something
Right.
it's something that they're not doing that they're doing.
Right.
Yeah. missing.
And I've heard
Because I always said,
go
go
ahead,
ahead,
Terry.
go ahead. What's up, Herd?
Oh,
Go ahead, Vonda.
no, I was gonna say I heard a person say before they need a man for money, they need a man for um they need a handyman, and they need a maintenance man,
Hmm.
and they need like for all these different needs they have,
Hmm.
like maybe a man that would do those particular different things, a specialty. They have a specialty that they
Right. Well, I think this was my freshman year in college, and I met one of the girls that I went to high school with, and I saw her. Man, I hadn't seen her in probably 3 or 4 years, and plus it was probably my sophomore, junior year in college. So when I came home, I saw her. I said, "Hey, let's go out to lunch." I think I told you guys this story before. I said, "Let's go out to lunch." She says, "Okay, cool." So when we get there, she starts saying, "Man, I got to get my nails done, my hair done. My car note is due, the apartment note is due." I said, "I know exactly how you feel because my car note is due. I get my toes and nails done, probably not as often as you do, but I do that too." So when the waitress walked by, I said, "Bring me the check, sweetheart, and split it up, you know, two checks. So she said, "Are you really going to do that?" I said, "Yes, ma'am. Absolutely, I am." Now if she hadn't brought up all that shit about, I'm sorry, all that stuff about what was due, then I'd have paid for lunch or dinner or whatever it was. But no, don't play me now. You know what I'm saying?
What I tell you
dang,
about them
Henry.
Catholics? What I tell you about them Catholics?
Yeah,
Ooh, ooh, ooh,
yeah,
that
that's
was a
what I
hot
That
said.
was,
mess.
but I
Mm.
mean, but okay. Let's just break it down to this before our next thing. Let's me and Henry give our opinion why men have side pieces, and I want
Oh,
you to give you y'all opinion, and maybe not just you. I don't want your personal stuff. We don't want nobody's personal stuff. We want what your friends, without naming your friends,
Hmm.
and people you seen the same sex as you, and what y'all have y'all little conversation. Because believe it or not, fellas get down when we be sitting down having drinks somewhere. We chop it up like that too. So I know without a doubt, because I've been on the other end of that conversation, that you women,
To let y'all tell it, y'all don't chop
mm.
nothing up. Mm.
that's a lie.
Continue.
You
Terry,
be talking about.
continue, Terry, continue, Terry.
So
Yeah,
I
continue.
just want to know,
Hmm.
we'll go with Vonda first, since we got a couple of minutes. What is your opinion? Your constituents. I had to try to throw that word in. Don't ask me to spell it. It's talking about why do your girlfriends or friends have a side piece.
Um,
Yes.
maybe because or particularly because um their significant other was not um providing them with emotional support, or they weren't being the provider that they should have been, or and why are you doing that, Terry? um things like that, or they're not being the provider. They don't feel secure. They don't feel wanted. They don't feel sexy. They don't feel like their significant other is attracted to them. They're just not getting their needs met in different capacities. And so when somebody comes along, or that person came along and told them how good they looked, and how smart they were, or how um their personality was good, not nice personality, and just a good person all around, and they felt appreciated because this person, you know, treated them like they appreciated them. So,
Mm, okay. Well, Henry, we'll let you go next. Don't
Uh,
talk about none of your frat brothers, because I know that's probably going to be extreme. So let's
no, I
talk about
want
one
I
of your
want to
church
piggy
friends.
I want to piggyback off of what
Yeah, sure.
she said. I'm gonna hit her from a perspective. Like when she and her girlfriends go out they're married or they got a boyfriend. Hey, boyfriend,
Oh
I'm going
yes.
out with the girls tonight. And the boy, okay, cool. So, but when you getting dressed, you sitting there getting dressed, looking at your backside in the mirror, and put all your little tight stuff on and your push up stuff, and you get ready to go out. You do that to, you say, make yourself feel good, but you want to be noticed by someone else. So when that other person comes in and says something to you, oh, okay, let me get them digits or whatever. There you go, dropping off the BR5529, whatever it is. You know, so uh, so I think you got a little something in you when you do that, when you're trying to dress up and put on this persona of another person.
Okay. Before I read the
Persona
comments,
of another
I want
person.
Denise. Can you read the comment from your sister?
Who is dressing up?
Do you see the comment from your
Everyone should
sister?
have a
Yeah,
vacation side piece.
Oh Lord.
Yeah.
that's what a
Okay.
viewer said.
Why do you think I'm dressing
Okay.
up to go out to impress somebody else? I'm dressing up to
No, you
impress
dressing up when,
myself.
because you said before, you just
Oh no.
I've heard
Oh
you
no.
say, ooh,
Oh no.
I've heard you say, they're gonna
Oh
be any
no.
single men
Now
there?
you
You
know
gonna
that
be any
ain't
single men there?
you know that ain't.
Oh no.
And Carolyn said you can have the perfect spouse for you, but still want a little something forbidden. So those
Mm.
temptations, those tendencies.
Well,
Well, I
Eve did
mean,
trick Adam.
you
What?
can't start out.
Eve did trick Adam.
No, Eve didn't trick Adam. Adam just didn't pay
Okay.
attention. Adam
Adam tricked
did not
himself.
stand up for what he should have stood up for.
He tricked
Exactly.
himself.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
you say so.
With that being said,
Okay.
Well, back to this dressing thing. Let me finish my
That's a
dressing thing
thing.
because I'm stuck on that for a
yeah,
minute because
let's
I
hold on.
don't dress
Let's
to
hold on a
go
second.
out to
We got to
impress
do a commercial.
nobody.
Wait till after commercial, Denise. Go ahead, run that commercial, producer.
You might want to help out with them sandwiches.
Yeah, you gotta put a whole lot of them on there.
Man, this is the first part of the Texas tour, man. So, searching for them sandwiches down.
Yeah, I like San Antone.
You
He's
gotta
on
put some muscle on, baby.
wash it down with some Nutriment or something.
Yo, what's up? This bruh man from the fifth floor. And look at here. I'm searching for the perfect sandwich. So I want y'all to register at www.theafricanamericannetwork.com to join my sandwich community. It's gonna be all that. And look at here. Want y'all invite me to your city if you think you got the perfect sandwich. And I ain't talking about no served sandwiches either. Peace.
He
I'm gonna have
said
to bring
syrup
Reg out
sandwiches.
here.
Did he
I'm
mean
gonna have to bring
syrup
Reg out
sandwiches?
here.
When he said syrup sandwiches, he meant syrup sandwiches.
I love
But wait,
serve
syrup
sandwich.
He ain't talking about no hamburger.
That's
He
cute.
want a
I like that.
sandwich. He want a sandwich.
sandwich.
He want a
Like
sandwich.
peanut butter and
Yeah,
honey.
That was
hilarious.
nice. I
You
like
know what I'm
that.
talking about if you know what peanut butter and honey. That's when you ain't got no jelly.
Honey better
Anyway,
for
Denise,
you.
go ahead.
Honey better for you.
Mm.
Yeah. I love peanut butter and jelly. But anyway, oh, back to dressing. Uh, I don't dress myself. Now, if you out and you look at me, that's on you. I'm not dressing to impress anybody. But if you come up and look at me and say you look nice, all that, okay, cool. That's cool.
And I'm not trying to dress to be like. Did I hear that correctly when you said that we're dressing trying to be somebody else, like Beyonce or
No,
I don't know, Kelly Rowland or somebody? are you saying that we're trying to dress to be like somebody
I'm
else?
saying you're trying to dress to get attention when you go out.
Dress to impress.
Yeah.
Well,
Well,
Like I
I
said,
mean,
no,
you see,
look,
Okay, then,
dress for
then
yourself.
then when you go out, just put a pair of sweat and a tank and a sweat top on then.
That wouldn't be me. That wouldn't be
And no
me
make
that's
and
anyway.
no
not
makeup.
me.
they,
Okay.
Right.
I think I think
You
what
don't even
Henry
see me
was
like that
trying
on a regular
to say, he
day,
didn't really want to say
basically.
you two.
So why would I do that?
True
Henry
that.
didn't want to say y'all particular. He was just speaking of women in general.
That's it. That's what I'm talking about.
And some women
Well,
I'm
we're
may do
speaking
that,
for
but
women.
I'm just saying all women don't do that.
So
okay.
as your sister said, I dress for me. So most women dress for me.
That's right. I dress for
I
myself.
find it kind of hard to believe when they be talking about they panties and bras got to match. Y'all in the bathroom showing y'all panties and bras to everybody.
That just makes you
Huh?
feel good when you have on a nice panty bra set. That has
Right.
nothing to do with impressing
Right.
nobody. I mean, when you look
That's
at me,
just a
you don't see
personal
my
Necessary.
choice.
panty and bra.
Right.
So
We're
why would
not
I be
wearing
trying to impress you with my panty and bra? When you look at me, you don't see that.
How you know what I got? You know I be having these two pair of glasses
You
now.
ain't got
I
no.
don't got my I
okay,
don't have my
bionic
the
vision.
normal ones I wear at homecoming ain't these. The ones I wear at homecoming are them Ray-Bans with that Superman
That's it.
vision in. So I don't miss
You
nothing.
got
I
an
know what you
X-ray
got on.
camera in there.
Yeah, I even know when you got your period underwear on. Oh, don't look at that one. I know.
Nah,
I know.
Okay, now
now you
Close,
don't.
close your mouth.
Okay,
Close your mouth, Vonda.
you went
cross
left
the
field.
line.
Y'all back in the day.
You went left
But
field.
anyway, because back
Henry,
in the
get your
day,
boy. Get your boy.
Get him,
That's all I'm
Henry.
saying. Get him.
Get him.
Help him out.
He went out left field. Come bring him on back.
He's way out there. Foul ball.
Five. Not
That's just,
foul,
that's
but
just the first foul.
foul ball.
That's just the first foul. You still got two more fouls. Yeah,
five.
yeah, we good. We good.
Okay, Vonda, you're killing us. Tell us the truth, girl. That's what they want to know. Vonda, you're killing us.
Well,
You're getting it,
you just
girl.
can't
Tell
say
us the
things
truth.
like that and expect not to get a response. That's just not happening.
All I got
Hmm.
to say, you know what? We know it's true. Because back in the day, when I was a youngster, I was out there and you could tell, you get to be doing your business. Oh, I can't take them off. We can kiss them. And you'd be like, whoa, you see them big old bloomers.
Oh my goodness.
Bloomers.
Get him, Denise. I can't anymore. I'm
I
done.
Y'all
can't.
know y'all wear.
I can't.
I'm not gonna get into it. I'm not gonna get into it. We'll let it
Henry,
slide right over.
rescue your boy,
He
please.
good.
But really, on a serious note, when you're dealing with your side piece, I believe it's your side piece, and this is just my opinion, my observation that I'll be watching. You have a better time with them than you do when you with your significant other. Because sometimes your significant other might have started out one way. Y'all go out, y'all party, y'all both having your fun, but then as you mature as a couple, one becomes it's basically stale. And that happens on both sides of the spectrum, male or female. And I think that's the reason why the invention of side pieces came along. A side piece tends to be more slutty. I don't think so. I
No,
don't think so. Uh, I can look at my friends' side pieces, and I don't think none of them are slutty. Not damn one of them.
A side piece it could be
You know,
what? Now was that? Because I got my
It's like
screen
to
is
be
frozen
more
up.
slutty.
No,
Slutty.
slutty.
no, I don't think that. No. Mm-mm.
Right.
I've never.
Mm-mm.
I
That's
just
what I'm
think a
hearing.
side piece is a woman out there or a man that is not, as we said earlier, getting his achievements at home. That's it. And I think to alleviate that before we go any farther, if you communicate, what's up? You got your frat boy. What's up, the frat boy? Julius from Theta Beta in the house.
who's
What's up,
that?
Julius?
Julius. Hey,
Julius.
Julius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So all I can say is this. All I can say is this. If you're handling your business at home, 9 times out of 10, you ain't gonna have a side chick. Nobody's gonna have a side piece. That's the bottom line. Side pieces are there because they're fun and there's no responsibility. I think I just read that off of Curlin's thing, but that's exactly what it is. That's what a side piece is.
Hmm.
I agree. That's what a side piece is. somebody that's fun,
Yeah,
and you don't have any, have no responsibilities. You can act a fool and she get mad or he get mad. You ain't got to see him no more.
that's
That's
right.
it.
Mm.
And no disrespect to the two beautiful ladies here, but 9 times out of 10, if you're going out with your significant other, uh, somebody said they don't agree with me. I don't agree with you, T-Rex. Men are greedy.
Mm.
No, so I'm gonna bust your bubble right now. I'm gonna have to stop what I was about to say and just break it down to you. Men aren't greedy. It's just too many women. If a woman say no, you ain't gonna be. So if women teamed up and went team woman, it'd be all right. Black men want to back you. I can't answer that question on it, but then hit me up later and I'll tell you why they want to back you.
Duh.
Mm.
I don't. I
We
don't.
all
I
know
don't.
why.
Terry, I'm gonna go back to the caller that said that we're greedy. The female
Mhm.
has the same needs, desires, and wants as you do. You know what I'm saying?
That's true.
She
That's
may be
true.
just a little bit more diligent with hers, but no, she still got the same wants, and desires that you do, man. So,
Hmm.
uh,
That's
so
true.
you could have two greedy people.
And to answer that question
I guess the
professionally,
question is, who is greedier?
I
Yeah,
don't
women,
know.
greedier.
I don't
women.
know. Like I told
I
y'all
say,
earlier, I don't
I
know no
say women,
side
No,
pieces.
Terry.
I don't know no
No,
because
side
Terry.
men are
pieces. I
lie.
don't know who got them. I
I'm gonna
don't
be
Yeah,
know.
honest
just
with you.
yeah, proven fact. Yeah, we know that proven fact.
You know,
Yeah.
men are
Women
lie on
will too.
themselves. Women are so, I don't want to say conniving, so secretive that they can have a side piece for years, and her
Never
husband
know.
and friends will never know. A brother, on the other
Well,
hand, he like, you know what, Henry, that my boy,
Yeah, cause she gonna go
but
bragging about, you know what, my side piece
y'all be
do
like,
this and that, this and
I
that,
would
that, that.
clutch your pearls and say, I would never do that. And
Somebody
that's what your sister said, Maria said. It's like Pokey the Bear having a side piece.
That's what he said.
somebody said, what if the side piece is the same sex? That's what a viewer
Whoa, 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 whoa.
That could be too.
Now,
That could be too.
I think
Maybe
they
you
don't
just
call
want
them
Mm.
some.
side pieces anymore. I
What they
think they
call them
call
then?
them unicorns. Aren't those like unicorns where they
Unicorn.
want to have?
Oh,
Well, a unicorn is a one
I never
that
heard
goes
that.
either way and you in a threesome. Oh, y'all, I forgot y'all in Tennessee. I forgot. A
yeah, they-
unicorn
I'm not in
is a
Tennessee.
respect. I'm
Explain
explaining unicorn.
unicorn.
A unicorn is a person, either sex, that's in a relationship with a couple, and that unicorn can go either way in that relationship. That's what a unicorn is.
Learn something.
but I think what that person is
Yeah.
saying can decide. Say that you're married, okay, or in a committed relationship. Say me and Vonda in a relationship, we kicking it, okay.
ugh.
But Vonda goes out and finds another friend that's the same sex as she is, and they're kicking it, and they become entangled. I think that's what they're saying. That's what she's saying by the same sex.
I think
Oh,
that's what
okay.
she's saying too.
Yeah,
That could
Hmm.
happen.
yeah,
It's,
yeah.
Yeah,
that's a
that can happen.
standalone side piece. Hey, it happened to Will.
It's a standalone.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Standalone. Hey,
Yeah,
I'm just keeping it real.
yeah, I
your,
can see
your
that.
girl Curly say, yeah, just like being on the down low. What's
Right, right.
Right, right.
Yeah, I agree with her.
The down low will get you every time.
And somebody said, but it's not a threesome, so it can't be a unicorn, Terry.
Yeah, it's not a threesome.
well, I didn't want to ask. I don't. I like Henry's explanation better because he said you two women. I'm not homophobic or nothing like that, but it don't.
Or it could be
I
two
try
men.
not to have that sword fighting conversation in my head.
It could be two men.
Did y'all did y'all count? You count what I said? That sword fighting? I don't want. I don't want. No, no.
No, no, no.
Because really,
Wait,
one of them's got to be the dude, and one's got to be the woman. But we'll leave that alone. That's a whole conversation for another day.
Mm.
Well,
Mm.
they do strap-ons and stuff, you know.
Right.
Why would two
But
dudes
then
need a
that's but the
strap on?
one with the strap on 9 and 10s are the one. Whoa, 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 whoa,
Black
whoa.
men are becoming more exploratory. Mm.
That's only in
Dang.
Atlanta and San Francisco.
Don't call.
Boy.
I saw
Let
that
me
when I
tell
was
you
like,
how.
what?
Boy.
Black
Let me
men
tell
are
you what I
coming
saw.
more.
I'm gonna
Let
tell
me tell
you
you what I saw the other day.
what you say.
Okay,
I was
tell us
at a
what you saw.
place. I was at a place, and there was a couple there. It was a man and a woman, and it was a like dress up affair, and they're a couple, and she had on a long, nice sequins gown, and he had on a suit coat, a nice shirt, and he had a skirt on
Mm. And where was this
with
at?
some nice shoes.
What
I'm not saying where it was.
in
I
She
Atlanta?
can't.
didn't
It was
say
in
where it
Atlanta.
was.
I
She said
can't
it was at a
divulge it.
function.
It was in Atlanta though, right? It
It's
wasn't
in
Atlanta,
Atlanta.
right?
It's in Atlanta.
It's in Atlanta, right? Okay, it's in Atlanta.
And I was like,
I
okay, what's
I'm
going on with this? And that person dresses like that all the time. That's their expression of themselves. We were talking about different, and we're talking about exploratory. I'm talking about exploratory with the dress code now. But that's I had never seen that before, and it was different and just
okay.
different.
Your girl currently is over here crying on her little thing, on her little memes, just crying. Okay, pansexual is the new wave. Is that somebody got a pan and hitting you on the head when they're having sex with you?
No,
No,
Is
I
that what that
guess is
is?
what I just
that
described. I
was
guess that's
that was
pansexual.
corny.
It is. I was just trying to. That was corny. I'll give you that. That was corny. But but pansexual is they can be what they want to be that day. That's when they can wake up today and say I'm a man, and wake up tomorrow and say I'm a woman.
Mm.
Same thing.
Okay,
And and
thus there we have
the
it.
world's getting bad. Before we go any farther, let me say this real quick. Since we're speaking about side pieces now, we didn't got to the Homo sapien side and homosexual side and the pan side and all the other side. Did y'all hear the story about the brother that went to a female penitentiary because he was gay? He was
Oh,
considered himself a woman, and he got 2 women pregnant.
Yeah, I heard about the Ingrid told us something about that.
My
Yeah.
question to y'all as women is, do you feel safe going to a public bathroom?
In
not
that
when it's a
situation,
unisex. No,
no. In that situation, because that could be open for people to get raped and stuff.
because just
Well,
because that person considered themselves a transgender, they still have the male part.
Right.
So whenever you have the
that is
male
true.
part, there's always a chance because there's still a man. They still and that's exactly what happened.
Yeah, if you come in the bathroom and see all these female women, and your little thing gets to get to up a little rise. Mm.
When your girl says, "My brother, I think he was a noob," why she got to clown us like that? She just be clowning us, curling. Quit curling. You gonna back to crocking. All right, Felicia's watching now. Anyway,
Hey,
I just
Felicia.
think that if you're gonna have a side piece commercial, let's wait for the commercial.
Big dog picks. Let's get it! Match up for the week. Here's the scoop. Your boy Drone keep getting the loot. Underdog, who will prevail? Stay tuned, Drone about to tell.
We need to get our own theme music. I don't know what it be though. We need to get our own theme music. That was pretty cool. I think that was I forgot his name. One of Vance's friends that made that song for Dre. That was pretty smooth. Okay,
Always.
Tan TV's working on it. Anyway, so you were saying, Vonda, was that you or Denise was talking before I had to go to commercial?
I think that was Denise.
Ha ha
I
ha
wasn't
ha.
talking.
Denise.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
She
What
gone
happened to
again. She
Denise?
gone.
Did you
Come
scare
on.
Denise
She gone.
again?
She gone, bro. She gone. She gone, bro.
Oh Lord, you
She
didn't
couldn't.
scare Denise.
She couldn't.
You know
She
she gonna
couldn't
come back
stand
to
the
get you.
heat. She couldn't stand the
Don't
heat.
do that. You know
She had to
what?
get out the
Well,
kitchen.
you better. You
She
know
had
she
to get
still
out
can
the
hear
kitchen.
you. I'm sure she backstage.
No, she
Uh,
no, she not. She had. I tried to say
Anyway,
something. I better not say it.
anyway,
Henry,
we
you talk big
we can
behind her
team up on
back.
Vonda real quick while we got it. Because
I can
she
handle
here
it.
by herself.
Whatever.
I doubt it. I doubt it.
Go for it.
Look at
Well,
you. Look at
but
you. It's balled up now, ain't it?
that's a real thing you was talking about earlier about side pieces being of the same sex, because in Atlanta, in places like I'm not picking it because you're there or in that area of Atlanta. I'm picking it because every time I fly into Atlanta, I'll be walking by myself or with somebody, and you pass two brothers and I wear earrings, and they look at you like, I'm like, dude, no, no. So I understand that. And San Francisco is worse. We went to San Francisco when I was in the Navy. They just be on you like I I was a young man, and I have to say this. This is me personally, and I understand how women feel when they go to the club. I really do. How a brother just you say no to a brother, and he just continues and continues and continues. Because I almost had to sucker punch this brother. I really did. He was like, "You don't know." I said, and I was just blown him. I said, "If I want to have anal sex, I buy her a strap on. Why I gotta have sex with you? I don't want to have sex with a man. You don't. I don't care what I'm missing." So in those cities, I truly believe that there's a possibility that the other person that's in the entanglement or the side piece as we call it is possibly could be the same sex.
Hey Terry, well I'm gonna say this, man. Side pieces has been going on for years, man.
Oh
Um,
yeah, oh
and
yeah.
and
That's nothing new.
but see, let me show you. See, there's one group that has a side piece that nobody ever thinks nothing of, and they think it's okay and it's cool, okay. And that's the car. The car got four tires and a spare. There it is. That's a side. That's spare the side piece.
Then you never need to leave home
Somebody,
without a spare because you never know.
I was I once heard a Kappa say this, and I'm just gonna say it. One heard a Kappa say, you meet a woman, she say that she got a man. I know it's corny. He say, well, baby, I understand that, but you can think if he fall through, you can think it be something you can fall back on. That's all it is. And like
Well,
just like Will Smith, just like Will Smith, it's an entanglement. It's the truth. That young brother was smooth back in the day.
Yeah,
That,
yeah,
that
yeah.
worked back in the '70s and early '80s. I don't think that'll work now. But girl, and said
Somebody out
is
there said
like they
Big
are
Bay
out in
got
Atlanta
jokes.
and San Francisco. In many places, they're trying to hide it. I don't care if
Mhm.
you. We just going off of Tony Jam. We only got a couple minutes. I don't care if you're gay. Let's get that straight right now.
At all.
But I want you to. I want to be. I as a man want to get the same respect that you will grant what women want from men. If I say I'm not interested, leave me alone. Okay, because it's one thing. I got a cousin. I ain't gonna call out his name, and he been gay ever since I known him. But that boy can fight. So you know he didn't beat up plenty of men that called him names. And so I say this: yes, that can happen, but respect the other person when they say no to you. And I say that to fellas too. If you out there with a woman and you trying to hit on her, respect her. And if she says no, I'm not interested. I don't care if she got on something that's totally revealing. Maybe she's a voyager. She just want everybody to look at her body. But that doesn't mean she's out there for you to keep
and
it,
don't call her out of her name
And cuss her
just
out and
because
all
she's
that.
rejecting you.
what up, Nuke? Manuel's watching. What's up, Mr. Cole? How you doing, Nuke? So that's how I see it, man. I mean, I just be real. And I know from my experience in San Francisco, I after that experience, I never ever I don't go hard like I'm the best thing cooking because there's always somebody better. As as somebody told me once in our fraternity, there's always something bigger and better around the corner. And
Mm.
this says, talk about the lady who got a sentence of life after 4 years of killing a black man who was trying to get himself to a hospital. Oh, that was messed up. That was
Yeah.
messed up. Did y'all hear about that?
Yeah.
No. What
This
happened?
cat was in a car. He was in the act. He swiped this lady's car. He was driving to the hospital. He was having what I call an episode, and he swiped her car. She called the police. I mean, she
Oh.
gave the police the information. The police said, "Stand by. We'll handle it." She took it upon herself to follow him down, and she followed him down. They got into altercation. She shot him and killed him.
Well, that happened in my
And
county. I know what you're talking about now.
yeah, I don't know how many years she got, but she got some
Yeah,
years.
life.
So
Mhm.
she gonna have a lot of side pieces. Or some entanglements or some pandas or whatever they call them. All right,
Yeah,
somebody
it was
say
a
what
white
Curly said.
female.
Yeah, it was a woman.
It was a
It
white
was a
female killing
Caucasian.
a black man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sometimes the side piece helps make the home a little happier. You know, they go home and as hell. They go happy as hell. And I agree with that. I mean, like my grandma said back in the day, all those nasty things that your wife or husband don't want to do, that side piece will do it. And that's Hannah Pan got life. Yeah, she got life. So she better get used to fish sandwiches and hot dogs.
What was
Hmm.
that? Somebody said it's always okay to have that extra side piece of chicken.
Yeah.
Ew.
Somebody said,
Somebody
"Ew."
says, "Let's get-"
That's why he's saying that. Somebody said,
Woo. Let's
Ooh.
we almost done. Let's talk to our friends and say hello. Curly said, "Stop, Terry. Tell our friends. Tell
"Ew."
our friends. I start with you, Henry. No, you on Facebook. So we'll start with Vonda. Say hello to your friends and
Somebody
tell them
they
thanks
side
for
piece is watching now. Somebody
Oh,
said somebody
me and
said
my
me and my
side
side piece is watching now.
me and my side piece.
I know who that
Y'all
is.
should have. I'm
I
gonna let you
know
know.
who that
Y'all should have
is.
called in and told us a lot of that.
I know who that is.
I know who that is. Oh.
I think we got a clue.
I, you got jokes.
Denise got
They know who you are.
It's true.
I got one more thing that I'm gonna ask real quick. Y'all just say give a real quick spiel, real quick. Who do you think have more side pieces, men or women? Real quick, just say men or women, and then we'll go to the next question. Who
Women.
has more
Man,
side pieces, men or women?
Women.
Women.
man,
Men.
Who has
Women.
in ref in color? Who has more side pieces? Black men, white women, black women. Who has more side pieces?
Ooh.
Ooh, that's
I
hard.
don't know. It could be
I know that.
equal. Yeah, I don't know. It could be equal. Probably
Girl has
50
said
50.
men.
Yes,
Men.
men.
I think probably.
Thank you.
I
Probably
think I
black
have to be
men.
honest. I would say black men. I say black
Yeah.
men and white
Mm.
women. That's what I
Yeah.
would say. And I can
Yeah.
tell you why, but we have to have the same as me. Women are too emotional. That's crap. Women ain't too emotional, bruh. Or female. I'm gonna let you know right now, they ain't not emotional.
Oh, so now
You
we're
catch
not
it at
too
the right
emotional
time, you do
now.
whatever you want.
Oh, we're
Anyway,
not
we
too
need a part
emotional
two.
now.
Denise, real quick, let us know. Say hello to all your friends. We only got
Hey, all
40
my friends
seconds.
watching. Have a good week and thank you for tuning in. Appreciate you. Keep your
Okay.
side pieces to yourself.
Vonda?
Hey, everybody that's watching. Happy holidays to you, and have a great week. And thank you for commenting and tuning in.
Hey,
Now,
Terry,
I
I
don't know
got
if we're gonna do Sunday after Christmas or before Christmas. I have to find out, but we'll let y'all know by the thing. But I want to thank everybody for tuning in to TAN TV. All my friends, all the ladies from the P timed in and said hello. I want to Austin P, not that they was peeing. Let's get this right. Austin State University
Oh
University.
goodness.
So that
Terry.
welcome
Terry, your boy,
watching.
real quick. your boy Donald Trump just made a statement that the immigrants are poisoning the blood of our country. So, and this guy's running for president of the United States, man. Amazing.
I'm just
And
still
don't
wondering
know,
why he can run.
and don't evidently don't know who built this country. You know what I'm saying? So come on, man.
Well, he got a baby by immigrant. Oh,
Right.
did I say that loud? Oh shit! I'm gonna be
You
on
did.
his hit list when he become president.
There you go.
Anyway, thanks for
Don't say
tuning
that.
in.
Don't say that.
Strike
Don't say he's
that.
no.
Peace out.
Tammy Richardson from high school just got on. We about to leave now, Tammy. You got to watch it on a rerun. Thanks for tuning in to TAAN TV, the African American Network. We have a global field with global reach. I think we're going to
Bye.
have round 2. This is T-Rex with Vonda, Denise, and Big Bank at the bottom. We'll see y'all next week. And if we come on
This
Sunday, we'll let
is
y'all know early. Somebody said white privilege is they get the. I'm not going, and we have to do we can do a whole segment on Donald Trump by himself. But we won't. Take us away, Miss Producer. It's time for us to call it a day.
Peace out.